Hello survivors, hello. Welcome to the stream, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you're having a good day. You feel good. Feeling good. How are we doing today, guys? Thank you very much for tuning in. What's up? We have got Kenneth, King D, and Kathy, top 3 of the stream. Thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a great day. We also have Connor, 8Page, Larry, Faison Ali, Tyrese, and Steve. What's up, guys? Thank you very much for tuning in. There's a new beta level that evidently fixes the SM fiasco. I don't have any signature move issues, I think, or at least I didn't notice any because it didn't affect. It didn't affect.
Feels good. Sounds good.
Thank you very much, Kathy, for the $2 super chat. I massively appreciate that. Thank you so much. It didn't affect Sophia. And I just basically used Sophia in raids and just got through raids that way. I didn't really notice, honestly. But yeah. Was it only Android beta users? So if you updated to the beta, that's one of the things they've always said. The betas can sometimes have issues with them. Let me just double check. I think Raven's meant to have the bug, right? I was using Raven, but I didn't really notice any issues with her. So I guess I had to have updated to beta to get it. Yeah, I mean, I generally never update to the beta unless there's actually something to update for, like an update to show. And there was no update news, so yeah. Welcome to the stream, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Anyone able to get 5 times of a character are very lucky. I've never gotten any. I mean, it's true. It is lucky. It's 1 in 200 chance. 1 in 200 chance. I didn't get one for, I don't know, maybe about 1,000 pulls. And then I got like 5 within, like, I don't know, 200 pulls. It can just be like that sometimes. Sometimes you just can get lucky. Should I pull for Sarge later today, or will there be advanced token rush coming soon? If there was going to be an advanced token rush, they would do it at the beginning of the advanced token wheel. Just because they know people would complain. There's not likely to be an advanced token rush ever again without there being like an event going on at the same time. For instance, let's say they did another mythic trial or like another month-long event, kind of like the winter one. That's why they did the rush there. It's because they did it alongside the winter characters. It's not just, they're not just going to do an advanced rush out of nowhere, like I would assume anyway. They're more likely to do missions, but they seem to have stopped doing those. They don't have any pull missions right now. I think people like those in general, so like people who pull anyway, kind of like those. I think I'm going to pick up this battle pass, guys. I think I'm going to pick up this battle pass. It's getting halfway through already, nearly. Let's have a little look. Yeah, I'm nearly halfway through myself, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like aim to get it done. I like the weapon. The weapon is interesting. It's gonna be good for faction assault for a long time. So, and regardless of what it changes to, because it's not like a allegiance specific, it's kind of cool. What's up, Valiant? Welcome to the stream. Hit the like button. Yeah, thank you very much for people who have hit the like button so far. I appreciate that. You had to install the beta, but some are probably on auto update. another bad thing to do. I mean, I have auto notification, like it notifies me that there's an update and I should download it, but I don't download it unless I only download it if I can get content out of it. Otherwise, like, I'm just taking the risk, and that's it. The betas, you're always taking the risk. Hopefully the fix gets released like before this weekend's war. I did kind of think it was funny that they managed to change all these characters' current like signature move turns and everything like that, and they still haven't changed that character's role. I'm pretty sure it's the same level of change, honestly. I would have assumed anyway, like changing someone's signature move turn is exactly the same as changing the role on a character in terms of like being a live character in people's rosters and so on and so forth. Hey, what's up, Cygnus? Grumpy Cygnus today. That's not good. That is not good. Grumpy about what? Do it all. It's all good. It's all good. Best of luck if you do pull for Sarge. He seems pretty decent. I don't really have any pulls for him. But to team up with potential characters with like hidden or even non-hidden characters, because you could team him up with like even Sophia, because you can team him up with a character that just has the lowest HP. Someone did mention on one of my videos, like, does the Guardian Shield from that he gives to a random teammate always go to the person with the lowest HP? And it actually just does, because obviously Guardian Shields always go to the person with the lowest HP. So even if you had more than 2 characters who were hidden, it would always go to the characters with the lowest HP. It's always worth noting. Always. Oh, screw this guy. Especially as a leader. Screw this guy as a leader. Just absolutely defend me. How dare you? There's an update available. Okay, that's good. Sword, chest, and board. Okay. Okay. I just love Grumpy Cygnus. What are these absolute defense? What is his?
Good.
Hey, Hando, thank you very much. 23 months, bro. Closing in. Better chance. That's 35%, by the way. Just did it 5 times in a row. But yeah, there's an update available. Yeah, I haven't, like I said, I haven't updated at all. So yeah. But yeah, thank you very much for the continued support, Hando. 23 months, very close to the badge upgrades. Go to Reds when you hit that 24-month mark. Thank you very much for the ongoing support, man. I appreciate it. Hey, what's up, Daylight? Welcome to the stream. Have had a good night, Daylight. Daylight joined my very late night Borderlands 3 stream yesterday. That was like past midnight for UK peeps. I think I started at like, at midnight, or I started at like 11:30 or something, and then I finished at like 1:30. I just needed to have a little relaxing game. Borderlands 3 is always pretty relaxing. It's always pretty relaxing. Is it worth playing for Krag with 130k tokens? I personally would never recommend pulling without having like at least, oh damn it, at least 180k, just because you're like fair odds to get the character to LB3 at 180k. Like, if you check out my video, which was, I think it was ultra tokens compared to the old Premier Wheel, I worked out that 18 pool seems to be like the average, like the norm. Obviously, if you get sooner, you've been lucky. If you get a little later, you've been unlucky. But you obviously could risk it, but those tokens are not easy to come by. Ultra odds, difficult. How much of a game changer would Krag be for you, you know? Is it better off to wait for Sophia to come back around if you're free to play? There's a lot of questions there. There's a lot of questions. I think most people who spend would already have Sophia, so that's not a problem. I really subbed on Twitch. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. What's that say? There is a CRW this weekend. Be ready. Yeah. That's what it says. I only just learnt this today. I was trying to figure out what to use as a title for my stream, and there's literally nothing going on. So I had to just come up with some random line from a DMX song, but I used Krag instead. There we go. How about that? I'm pretty sure it says CRW for this weekend, unless I read it wrong. I'm pretty sure it said that. I can double check. I can double checko. One sec. Calendar. Cross-region war, 3rd of February until 5th of February. That is this coming weekend, right? So definitely is going to be war. Definitely. This isn't going to be for anything, I don't think. There's not like an ongoing like side tournament or anything. This isn't a qualifier, for instance. So it's chilled and relaxed. Baby Conan the Destroyer. I think that's the play anyway on his main name anyway, isn't it? Krag the Destroyer, pretty much. There'll be tons of merch this weekend. Peeps won't be that interested. I mean, we'll see. I hope if they're not going to do qualifiers soon, which I don't think they should do, and they're not going to announce a new war season, for instance, they should probably do like a in-between war event, at least. Just a depot. Maybe they could throw a crate in there with Carol or Beta in it, you know, as a choice rewards. Trainers, kind of like we had before. What was it called before? I always forget what it was called. I can't remember the name of it, honestly. It was during, I think it was during the Molly event. It was pretty decent. It was just something to get while you were doing the stuffs. It was actually kind of decent. What have I got? I could get the mod. I don't think I will. I don't think I shall. War is scheduled, but they are going to skip it if the SM bug wasn't fixed, but may mean we get forced updates today, tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, if it is fixed, it's going to be a forced update for sure. Foul show. For sure. Faction needs to recruit, and World Champion players are stuck. Are they still stuck? Are World Champions players still stuck? They've not. I mean, I kind of understand the argument from Scopely's perspective, but from players' perspective, when you go to World Champions, and transfer back. You haven't actually transferred at that point. Like you're now on cooldown, but you haven't actually gone anywhere, right? All you've done is gone to World Champions and come back to your region. You know. So you haven't gone anywhere. So hopefully they actually do reset the cooldowns of everybody, not just the people who didn't go to World Champions. Any idea how to leave beta? You have to unsubscribe to the beta program. I believe it's on Google. You have to do it on Google Play. I'm 99% sure. Or you just don't download beta updates when they come out, and then you're basically not in them. You know, it's as simple as that. For FA final boss, I use Laura, Rhodey, Molly, Kenny, and Clementine lead for the stuns. Keep in mind, I'm not out for speed, just sure victory. Why Laura though? Laura doesn't make any sense. Laura don't make no sense. Just use Lily. Then it'll be the same team as I've been using. It's almost a sure way. Never lost that with that team. You need a reasonable amount of damage to take down all the components. There's a new update out right now. Yeah. What's up, LG? Welcome to the stream. Do not leave beta until the live version is in the game, as the beta version you won't be able to play on. Yeah, that's true. This true. be in for a world of fun. No, they haven't reset what players cooldown. Yeah, I mean they just should, because World Champions haven't. They didn't transfer anywhere, you know. I think like 95% of World Champions players didn't go to a different region. They went back to their own old region with their faction, and then sometimes players leave the faction. You don't know who's coming back. You just go back to with your faction. And then when you go back with your faction within a week, sometimes players are like, yeah, I'm gonna take a break, or they join a different faction in the region to just go a bit more like, you know, low key. And then suddenly you need a lot of players, and then maybe your faction doesn't want to recruit players. They just want to join a faction, but you can't do it. So like at the moment, everyone's out of sync in the game. You've got 3,000 players that can't transfer, and then the other players that can, and it's just like everyone's out of sync. There's no World Champions cooldown reset scheduled. Yeah, I think that's a mistake, but you know. You know. What's the cooldown anyway? Is it like 6 weeks? I mean, it's been like 2 weeks already, I guess. So it's not crazy. As long as they don't announce anything too soon. As long as it resets before the next like qualifiers, war season stuff, then I don't think it's going to be that big of an issue. 60 days, so like, what's that, 8 weeks? It's super hard to get Molly. I really like to have one. She's in Gold Mythic Tokens pretty much. That is it. She's more just a fun character. I mean, I think she's got some stuff that's good. Obviously part of Telltale's cool. Laura rushes and revives. The star of the show is really Rhodey. I mean, yeah, for sure. For sure. But you don't need Laura and Molly, in my opinion, anyway. Can't tell for sure until faction level up finishes, but nothing has been said, so pretty much expect a cooldown as a yeah. Pretty much, I don't think there's going to be a reset for World Champions players yet. They would have announced it. I think they should do it, like I say, but you know, we'll see. At the end of the day, all it's going to do is make people use a key. If they want to transfer, you know, sell their keys, so on and so forth. Show one, show forth. What's up, Christian? I recently joined one of the coolest factions around called Order 66. Yay! Definitely, definitely. I think we've filled up a little bit. I don't know if we're full or not. We'll see how we get on in this CRW, I guess. Last week in March is when it naturally clears. Yikes. that's it, forever away. That legitimately is forever away. Oh my goodness. But yeah. Who won Wallet of Champions? War of Wales, isn't it? I thought it was War of... I guess that's not WOC, is it? War of Credit Cards. That was the other one. That's the one. That's my favourite one. War of Credit Cards. Yeah, Eternal Origins one. Not without any controversy, but I think that's kind of goes hand in hand with War of Champions as it goes. Yeah, I read that one. Any info on the league store reset in a few days? No, it probably will be announced like if history repeats itself. It was announced just randomly in the middle of war last couple of times, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's announced like, I don't know, 2 AM my time on Saturday. I'm guessing. How did you mod the little guy? I mean, I haven't really modded him yet, but I'm just going to go like pure attack and attack versus 2 traits. Probably fast and maybe strong or tough. I don't really want to take him in against alert teams. But we do have Eris can just sit on an actual alert team, so you know she can be behind Rick leads. Have they fixed the update bug? I mean, apparently there's a new beta update out if you are on beta updates and you have downloaded it, and it should fix the signature moves. Apparently, I don't have the issue in the first place, but apparently there's a fix out for it. Scope fix a known bug. You must be new. I mean, this is a bit different. I think these ones are easier to fix because they can probably easily see where things have gone wrong. But when there's like interaction bugs, like there's some interaction bugs between like multiple different characters right now that are kind of annoying. Those can be harder to like, you know, I don't know what you call it. Harder to identify the issue. To be honest, it can take longer to fix. Also, like they probably don't have as many man hours to fix those issues as well. But this one, obviously, signature moves going to like turn 3 on certain characters is massively game breaking, and they couldn't really do a war with that sort of issue. So yeah. Do I like Krag? Krag, yeah, I like Krag. Why isn't it fixed? Oh, your guess is as good as mine. Are you still free to play? Look. I'm planning to buy this next battle pass, so I guess not. Lock massive whale now. Buying battle pass. But I do like the look of this weapon. They found out my what is it called? Like the thing that can just bait me in is hemorrhage. Hemorrhage can get me every time, pretty much. But yeah, I don't know why Roxy isn't fixed yet, especially with the issue with the signature moves. Surely Roxy's fix is just as straightforward. It's not even like fixing her, air quotes, or like doing what they originally advertised her to be like. Is going to make her overpowered. It's just going to make her usable. Right now, she's not even usable. I think disarms are kind of bad anyway, like in general, just because they take up a character slot, so it slows things down. And it's better, it's more just good for people who have got a little bit less power in their teams. Because it basically like is obviously a nullifier for weapons. So if you've got like someone who hasn't got very good teams, they can nullify a person's weapon that has, and they just got a better chance of punching up. I think most air quotes good players will not use a disarm, especially ones that have got like the more recent promos, because a lot of them don't even proc weapons. Like Sophia doesn't proc weapons, you know, so it's not as needed. And then you have characters like Raven who effectively do disarms as well, because she's got a sig move that stuns, which basically does the same thing. Clang petting up a team, Trader, Sophia, Titan, Lauren, Agent. Close to my team. Who do I have different? Raven instead of Agent. So it's quite similar to mine. I used her in my Champions Arena. Enemy kept reviving rip points. What, 4? You used 4 of Roxy, sorry. Wait, did you say you used 4 of Roxy? The fix for Roxy would be easier between war seasons when she is not any store. She's only in rosters right now. I don't think her being in a store was a problem. I think the issue was that she was in rosters, so the same issue still exists because she's in a rosters. It's harder to fix an issue when a character's in rosters, apparently. But that's what I'm saying is, isn't this fix that they're doing with the signature moves, isn't that the same thing? You know, people who have got like 3-turn sig move on Raven, that's a character in their roster that's been changed. Isn't it the same deal? I would assume that's exactly the same. Now, obviously, I'm assuming here, but like, I don't think there's anything different between changing someone's signature move, like turns, effectiveness, or their role. I think it's all the same. If anything, it's easier to change a role because you probably just untick one box and tick another box when it comes to the role selection. And then the implementation would be through the same process that they're going to have to fix the current cooldown issue with, surely. Like, the game update, the way they're doing the game update. I don't know, it's just weird. It be just a little bit weird. Because I'm 90% sure that she's still not fixed. Or she could be fixed with this new update. I've said it's at like almost every update, but yeah, she's still not fixed. But like, I got her with the idea that she was gonna be that, so I have and I even spent a little bit of, I didn't actually. I think I just didn't because I tried to use her without it and it just wasn't worth it because she wasn't the right role. She's meant to be a controller, guys, so that she can lower resistances on enemies, and that includes Rick's buff to teammates where he gives them crit resistance, so they will have 10% chance to block her crit rather than 40% or 50% even. And obviously she has to hit a crit for her disarm to actually work. But yeah. But yar. Raymond got nerfed. No, it's just an issue that popped up with a lot of signature moves got like changed to like 2-turn or 3-turn. Apparently the fix is already in, so if you haven't seen it or been affected by it, you probably won't even notice, to be honest. Like, I haven't been affected by it. I'm so happy all my tunes got nerfed. Scripty really gets me. Just I think there's an update right now that you can do, J Floyd. Like, it should fix the issue. I like Agent more because I deal with a lot of TARF alert teams, so he is able to help, and the Halo is in decap help. I mean, yeah, I get that. But Raven has decap. Don't forget, Raven has decap. Old Raven has decap. The game is a bit laggy at the moment. What's going on? Raven. And she has double attack. And we did double attack, so we got like past his specialist skill. But we didn't decap him because he can't be decapped. Son of a gun. The son of a gun. Raven has no Halo. Yeah, but I don't need Halo. Like, people have to die. It's not as needed. In the team that I built here, this is specifically for alpha teams. This is actually, his Halo is really good. Not gonna lie. His Halo is really good. I love it. I absolutely love it. I do. I love it. Let me see. I can just attack him, right? And then I think do one there and one there. It's beautiful. That's why I use Agent against Alpha. Now that I've got like Halo across my entire team, just in case, because things sometimes go bad. Things sometimes go bad. But yeah, that's how I use Agent. I mean, I know he does really good damage against alerts, but it's so random when you attack an alert character with him, man. Because you can do 4 attacks and effectively you could just hit a a payback, which you do not want to do. The weapon I've got on him is that weapon from Faction Assault as well. So he smacks real hard. Real hot. Why use Nora in that team? Bonus HP. Bonus HP. And also, she gives everyone 10% attack because she's in that team. Because I have a alert boss weapon on one of the characters. I think it's on Laura. So instead of 10% attack buff, it's 20. See, 20% attack. So she's effectively buffing the entire team, giving them massive bonus HP, and she's like quite a quick get out of jail free card as well. Like I can second turn, I can command her to revive characters if they get down somehow. And against alpha teams, there's quite a lot of infection, so she's not going to get killed by the infection, but she will be able to pick people up who do. Nora and Laura. I mean, Laura's more offensive. She's just about getting things done quick. Laura rarely ever rushes for me, honestly. But Nora is definitely Nora is definitely there to help for sure. Update fixed it. Happy days.
Update fixed it. Thanks, Luck.
You're welcome, mate. I was working on the update all night. Thanks for the $5, man. I'll slave it away. Jeez. Oh goodness. But yeah. No, but thanks. I appreciate it. Season 5 ended and they haven't changed her role. Yeah, indeed. It could be the cunning precision change. Both are 20 levels to max though, but different percentages per level. I don't think that makes any difference. Like, I don't think that should make any difference. Yeah, I don't think that would make any difference. Just, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. In other games, like I play this other game, and if they change a character drastically, they give you like a week to refund the character effectively. Like you refund all your resources, you get all your like, I don't know, gear back that you've invested in the character, just in case like you don't like the change and you don't want to use the character anymore. So you could do that, and well, they could do that in military supplies and stuff. I think this game isn't as like sharp on how upgraded a character is and stuff like that, but yeah. I like to keep Agent his own weapon because he can hit a positive 60% happens a lot. I mean, yeah, true. But with the weapon that I gave him from Faction Assault, he's generally going to one-shot whoever he attacks. Generally. Like, it is a really good weapon on him. Specifically him. Other people, it's okay. But there's like not too many characters that can fully take advantage of it. Let's try and get the alpha team again. I didn't attack the bottom line against the alpha team just because. Just open some foods. There we go. Have a little bit of food saved up, guys. He's fast and can attack as alert or strong too. I mean, yeah, this is true. This is true. He can do it against strong and fast characters as well with the weapon that you're using. But that's why I mainly use him against. So I mainly use him against alpha teams because I've got him with attack versus tough and attack versus strong, which is what he needs against alpha teams. And I've also got him with daze resist, so he can just hard nuke an alpha team. It's the idea anyway. That's the idea. He's got 115k attack, gets a 20% attack boost. Then doesn't he get something like on his rush or something? Like when he rushes, he gets 100% attack boost. So like if he rushes, it's just good night basically. There we go. I think he attacks in the order that I select. Oh yeah, she obviously, I hate her. I was just like, oh yeah, she does the thing where she reduces the stuffs. I hate her guts, I do. I hate her guts. Reduces it by 40%, so he only gets 50% resist. But still. Still. I guess I can use him against alert teams. Right? Like, he has a chance to do the double attack. Oh no, I should have attacked her first, that's right. That's correct. You are correct, sir. You are correct. We'll stun her for the rest of combat. And we'll try and impair him. Hey, not impair, daze. Did we normalize somebody? I thought I saw normalize. I thought I saw a normalize. Whoa, what is that damage reduction? Is that defense while stunned? No. What was that? Yeah, get those in. But I have him in LB1, so it isn't very crazy. I can't remember. Some characters are like still really good, like LB1. Like Raven, I think is really good LB1. I can't remember exactly which ones were great LB1. Yeah, her rush isn't that important. And she just doesn't do damage on her signature move as much. But she still has the control, and she still gets quite a damage boost from her passives, I believe. Yeah, LB1 gets 50% extra damage versus stun targets. Yeah. We can check out Agent 46. I will be honest, he's probably one of the most badass looking characters in the game. Is that my screen?
Good.
Hey Tex, thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. 27 months, brother. At tier 2, I appreciate that. Is there blood on the screen? Just with that character? There is. Can you see that? There's like blood on the screen in front of like his armor that's staying still. I thought it was on my monitor, but it's weird. Oh, you guys can't see it right now because it's to the right of the C in NOC on his breastplate, and it's just slightly higher than it. It's just this blood just staying there by itself. You see it? I'm not sure if it's meant to be attached or I'm not sure. It's weird. It's not on any other character that I could see. You said Raven. Yeah, Raven's okay-ish at LB1. She's okay-ish. Yeah, he's not too bad. He just doesn't get the extra massive damage against alert characters on his SIG. His rush just doesn't do as much damage. But he only doesn't get an attack boost, so like it does actually the same damage, but it just reduces the attack boost. Obviously his stats are going to be reduced too. And then he the beheading specialist skill trigger isn't that big a deal. And even the trait mods aren't that big a deal. It's nice, but it's not that big a deal. So even his LB1 is pretty good. They were two of the better characters. They were both advanced as well, which is kind of cool. Like, honestly, people should have had at least one of those characters, I think. Unless you got really unfortunate with your timing on your tokens. I know some people like pulled for Georgia when she came out the second time, but at the same time, even Georgia's good, so I don't use her that much, but she's still good. Good night, Hando. Thanks for dropping in, man. I appreciate it. Okay, let's get on with some SR. I haven't actually bought anything yet with these. I don't actually, can we buy things? I think we don't, right? Free to play don't get to buy anything. Yeah, we can check out how much the thing costs though. The Cupid's bow. Should I mod him like you did? I mean, it depends on how much you want to use him against everybody or just like particular teams. I only use him against particular teams, so I modded him very particular. I would say crit set's a must. If you want to use him against Alpha, I just needed someone to be able to have a good chance of resisting Alphas. control. And it's only 50% chance to be fair, so it's not even that great a chance, but yeah. Sarge good, looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Basically can turn Sophia's signature move into a payback killer. Because if you've got Sarge, right, her signature move, she'll get a Guardian Shield off of turn 1 if you build your team correctly. And then you can give everyone a camouflage off of turn 1. And then use the signature move of Sophia and just blow up like any payback character. As long as you kill them, as long as it's like probably the easiest one would be Peacekeeper. And then obviously the Guardian Shield's going to protect you against the payback, and then you'll get your rush instantly, and then you can rush again and get another Guardian Shield. And if that gets removed, at the beginning of your next turn, you'll get another Guardian Shield. So yeah, it's kind of good. It's kind of good turnarounds. I actually love the Agent. Played with him in my main off during Warrior Champions and didn't even lost one fight, so he can be pretty useful. Oh, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. I think it's obviously he's a harder character to build as a versus everybody character. I think his base weapon makes that a bit more attainable just because he has like trait damage. That's kind of cool. So you can, you know, like regardless of who you build him against, he could still do trait damage sometimes. I haven't got enough tokens to pull, so no pulls for me. I used the, well, I mean, I think maybe I've got like, I might be able to do 6, but I want to save for like a bigger pull. I want to save for a bigger pull. I think I got lucky on Krag, not on Zoo. Zoo was 24 pulls, I think, and then Krag was 12, so yeah. On one game I was using Agent and PK taunt him and he one-shot him 100%. Yeah, for sure. For sure. You can give him an attack while taunted. It's legit. I agree. The issue is he is a character that's going to get multipliers on his crit, so yeah. It just, like I say, it depends on what teams you're trying to build him against. This is why having only one singular attack team generally isn't like super beneficial. As much as you can have one super attack team that's really good and can beat like 70% of teams really easily, there'll be 30% of defense teams will just be a bit slower against than if you built a specific team against them. And the team I was struggling with was alpha teams just a little bit versus how I was normally playing. And I delete alpha teams now, so it's fine. Mostly, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think a lot of people will struggle with those teams. So like, I used to always just target those teams because I had a good team versus OD Rick teams. Like, my slowest team is probably against like Tyrese teams, but now I've got Krag, I can just kind of figure out a team for that as well. Like, I should be able to nuke 2 people within the first 2 turns with Krag. And then I've got like Titan and other characters to get the job done as well, which would be nice. Does Scopely really intend to have war go on with? No, there's a fix in right now. If you have an issue with the game right now and you're on beta, go and download the latest update. And you'll be you'll have a signature move fix. On 2K team I use Benjamin. 2K team? You have a 2K team. Oh, on defense, you put Benjamin on your defense team, okay. I have a pretty good team that deals with Tyrese teams within 2 turns. Yeah. I think maybe even Sarge can go against those teams because you can have like Sarge plus Ghost plus three characters. You know, Shane lead plus Krag plus one other good. Maybe Titan or something. Very offensive, but as long as they've got a line which you can do that. I mean, I guess he could even do it to the leader. That's the thing. He can do his signature move to the leader to give everyone camo. I mean, I don't know. So I guess most of you saw the video I made and the clip where I just showed how Ghost can take out a payback. He's going to do more damage against someone like Jesus because he's obviously strong, but yeah. Just to clarify and answer the question asked, yes, if the fix can be rolled out to all beta players, I believe they'll run war with two versions, but nothing official yet. Keep an eye on the Discord. I mean, it's on the calendar that there is war, so it is planned. But I think if there is an update right now that's fixing it for people, like Jay Floyd just said in chat earlier on, that has fixed it for him, get on it. You know, tell your faction mates who are having issues to get on the update. They don't have to force that update for it to be a fix. You can still just download it and fix it. They might force it for war though, but I think if it's in the store ready, then I think it's like a thumbs up at that point. They just have to clarify that it actually fixes the issue. And by the sounds of things, from what Jay Floyd said and what some other people said, that it should be it. That should be it fixed. It worked. Hopefully everyone will see it. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure all they're gonna do is just gonna force it. They'll probably force it tomorrow or later on today. But I don't know if they can force a beta. That's the thing. Betas are optional, so they would have to force the main update, and I don't think they're gonna do that. So, yeah. Basically, if you see someone complain about it, just say there's a new fix for it. Go download it. That's all you have to tell them. Like basically what I just told you. And that'll be it. And it'll be sorted. I need at least 30k Ultra tokens. Only 30k, man. That's lowball. Think big. Think big. Hopefully there'll be a new attack tune leader soon. Didn't manage to get Shane above T4, and I'm still playing with Headless Herschel, who is... We just had one. We just had one at Christmas. We had a new attack leader. We had Marcus. I hate dealing with, I don't know, circles. I'm guessing here. I have to say Halo or wait for 2, but she always stunned my Sophia. Circuit maybe. Yeah, you've got a control circuit. That's the dealio. Or you can steal her Halo. You can actually steal her Halo with Sophia. And then decap her. That's another option you've got. Oh no, actually you can't decap her, but you can just kill her. That's definitely an option. Okay. Circuit Halo, yeah, I figured. That's some crazy autocorrect. Pew pew pew. Does anyone remember that L? Wasn't he a disarm? Vague memories of him being a disarm. Forgot about Marcus. I have him but never played with him. Wow. Well. That's another reason I use Nor, by the way, is because just I was doing it as an alert fast team just to see the AP game situation. But yeah, I don't think the game is that deep, you know? If the game was a bit more strategical when it came to attacking, Marcus would be a great leader, but because the game's pretty simple when it comes to attacking, it's just not as big a deal. Like, it's not really hard to beat teams. It's maybe team build is the difficult part, but like the actual attacking part is not. You've got damage dealers. There are heavy damage dealers in the game. Pew 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 pew. Also, this gator. I remember that guy. I remember that guy. Come on, game, you can do it. Nope, didn't mean to click that. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, we got the territories. I think I'll get some crafts on the go. I think I have to reset a weapon that I got to like nearly max. I hate it when I nearly get a max weapon. Just want to like finish some weapons, you know. I think I'm out of a lot of fast materials. Okay. Just trying to get the maxed out weapons. Okay, I'll do it with Marnie's weapon as well. I think I need to... Did I limit it to just fast weapons? No, it's just so many fast weapons that I'm upgrading apparently. We'll get the health pool. So many fast weapons. Don't crash my game. Good. Good. Okay. I think it was actually Agent 46's weapon. We just give the Wanderer an extra 5%, just get his weapon finished. Completionist and everything. This one, okay. Okay. There we go. Get some 5% there. Will there be advanced tunes in the shop or any event? Like Wanderer was in the Advanced Rush event with the lollipop. I mean, you never know. It was originally advertised that wasn't going to happen, so I wouldn't hold your breath. But I think probably the best thing to aim for and ask for is characters coming into these wheels. So, for instance, if we look at the Krag wheel, right? You can see there's an Imani and a Rosie. These are some of the most OG ultras, right? Imani, Rosie. And they're in the ultra wheel. Like, personally, when I put on this wheel, it feels actually really good because it's like 25% chance I'm going to get a character I need. So like a 1 in 4 chance because all of the first 4 things I need. You know, I know there are some people who don't need Rosie, don't need Imani, or maybe even don't want them, but it's not like they're gold mythic wheel characters. I think the same needs to happen on advanced. Like, need to put like Wanderer and Preach in here, the first 2. I don't think that's too much to ask, personally. I think it was Wanderer and Preach, right? I think that's legit. Make these wheels feel a bit better. I mean, the character odds on these are even lower, so you're looking at like barely 15% chance, but at least it'll be closer to what the ultra token wheel feels like, you know. And let me see if I modded Krag. I don't think I modded him yet. I need to remod my entire roster at some point. I just haven't got around to it. I got really lucky with a lot of attack on crit, but I didn't get many attack on attack paragons. But yeah, I might just go with attack versus strong because I've got a paragon mods. What do those teams have? They have taunt, right? The Jesus teams, is it taunt? Like Tyrese has taunt. I think I've got so much taunt used now. Like, I don't have any taunt mods left. But there could be taunt mods on people who just like I don't even use at the moment because I just haven't taken it off. 59% is not terrible. Bottom left hand corner is pretty useless. Could Maybe make his signature move hit harder, I guess. Crit multiplier for his sig move and his basic attacks. AP drain chance on sig move. Maybe I just do like a big burn or something on his sig move. That'd be okay-ish. And then another attack versus, I'll just go with fast. I have like a 65% attack versus fast somewhere. But we'll just go like this for the time being. And then the team, I'll probably just replace this team. These two I'll definitely be using. And then I might just go yeah, put him there. More, he's going to be a support role. Then we're going to have Krag, Sophia, and then we're also going to have where is she? Is she down here? Yeah. Also gonna have her. We'll not give him that weapon. We'll give him like some. We'll probably give him this weapon once I build it. Like this weapon work on Krag. Like 50% attack, 1535. That'll work okay. It's actually exactly what you can get from this. Funny enough, 50% attack, 1535. But I'm gonna get a little bit more damage. Just a little bit more damage. I think you can maybe make them both rush off of turn 1, even if you don't get a kill on Sophia, maybe. I think. And then we'll give people, what, 10% attack boost? Phantasm. Lovely. I'm not sure if Shane's even modded. He is, okay. He's modded for Faction Assault, lots of things. He's got attack versus a lot on alert on there. Yeah, no worries, Cygnus. Hopefully not so grumpy seeing us tomorrow. I feel better, man. Drink lots of water. Body's weird, right? Bodies love water. Water. Bit of a water. Bit of the old water. Alright, reflect damage. Just nuke my Krag off of turn 1. But, so this would be the idea, right? She doesn't get this kill. And then I should get 2 rushes on this. That's how it works. So we should rush him, I guess. I guess. If we kill him with a sig, which we won't. Okay, that's fantastic. But he should. Oh no, he's not. Okay, if we killed him with that one shot, wouldn't Shane revive? He's got like the revive on deck kills or something like that. All advanced up through circuit are past their 4 months cooldown. Any could be an advanced ultra rare. The secondary turn. The 6 advanced starting with circuit haven't had repromo. Yeah, they seem to be a little bit behind on the repromo stuff. Considering they roll these characters out so quickly, they need to roll out the repromos just as quickly, to be honest. But you know, you know, we can just command. You know. How do you join the Ultra giveaway? You have to just go to the video of Krag, which I can link in the chat. The draw is not until next Monday, but you can still enter, and you can also go to the video of Sarge and enter that giveaway too. One sec. There you go, pinned as well. Need to come up against an Eris. I guess that's going to be fairly rare. Fairly rare. Fairly. And if you get a kill off of turn 1 with her, it doesn't matter, because if you command, it acts as if there's no one to be commanded, because she's still got her turn. So automatically go to him. And the reason you don't do it first is just in case you don't get that kill. That makes sense. His damage seems decent enough. That's for sure. He should release a single wheel with all those tunes on the highly increased. Nah, they're not gonna do that, man. They should be doing individual wheels reruns every week. But yeah. I've entered your giveaways from September till now, but unlucky. But hope is not lost. I mean, I generally get like 100 to 150 people enter, and sometimes there's only one, you know, there's 1 to 3 winners. So the chances aren't like fantastic. I actually have to pass on the winners information on my next, from my last stream, because I did have a winner. All winners contact me, which is nice. Very nice. Very nice. Now you might think, but Sophia could have taken Vance out himself, but he couldn't have done that confused though. That confused is the bit that is good. Is real good, and obviously no rush. Even if it doesn't confuse, it's no rush. 1 in 100, I like the chances. I mean, it's not terrible, you know. Could be worse. I don't know why I'm raiding. There's no raid tournament, right? just decided to go on a little bit of a raid spree. Let's just do normal team. I think I'll move this team up. This is pretty nice. Probably up to here. That's good. I mean, that's the 3 main teams I would probably be using now. Ha! Eris is finally in the team. It's the team I don't use her against. Good job, Lockdown. Why, thank you, Lockdown. I appreciate your support. I massively appreciate the support. Drunkies. Where the Eris at though? If I commanded now, I think it would actually command Shane. And it gave his rush as well. Not ideal. Not ideal. Didn't even kill him. How did Sophia get hit with payback on that rush? That was weird. Doesn't she get camo off of her own rush? Oh no, only all other teammates. Okay. How useful do you think grade 4 Rosie would be? Sorry if I answered, I stepped away. I used to use grade 4 Rosie. If you've got a circuit, she's fine. Otherwise, you know, stats are not amazing. It's mainly the HP, honestly. But if you've got a circuit, you can just go all in on HP on mods and leader and stuff like that. Hey, what's up, Bretlands? Like, I've got a defense team with her on somewhere. She's only LB1 for me, so it's nothing crazy. And she has really nice stats. Real nice. Didn't I get another Rosie? I thought I had her LB2, to be honest. I think I've forgotten to like upgrade some characters. I think I got Dario to LB3. Did we do? Yeah, we did him as well. We did Beta. I thought I got another copy of her. Sad. The long holdout. Sad. I've only got her. Got none. And these two. Maybe they'll come back with some more boxes on old characters, like the old Battle Pass characters. I think at this point they should probably be like, just run a side event with all old Battle Pass characters. I don't know what they could call it, but they could easily do one where you get like like maybe one crate per event. You could do that every month. Still take you like years to get them all. At this rate though, we're not getting them at all, so yeah. Having old tunes from Advance and Ultra returning every week. Turns and the new ones in the same time isn't a bad idea. I mean, that's what I've been doing. It's just, I don't know, maybe they think it's off-putting, but it's like 4 months later. Having Sophia for the first 4 months makes a massive difference. Having Krag for the first 4 months is going to make a massive difference. So if people want to pick him up in 4 months, that's great, but he's most effective for the next 4 months. Same with you know, Zoo, same with any character, honestly. Anybody. Okay, we did get crafting. Crafts are on the way. Oof. Dun, 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 dun. Next Mythic Market should have the BP and older tunes. Who else are they going to replace in there? Beta Carol, maybe. Yeah, Beta Carol. It should maybe have just less. I mean, I think they did that the last time. They just had less characters. They should put more, like maybe just important characters in there. Like for instance, I'd be for like the return of Mike, for instance. For new players, Mike is really good. Really, really good. Like just in pretty much every part of the game, he's a great. Where do I go? Mythic Market. Yeah, Mike is really good as a support character. I think they did alright on this one though. I think people do want to see like other NWO characters that unlock the Mythic Trial characters from Museum. Some people still need those, you know. We might get another one of these. You never know. 18 days? Do you think we're going to get another one of these? Another one of these cheekies? I mean, I've got enough to get quite a bit. They'd have to do something mad special for me to be kind of like upset in terms of like how. I mean, I even purchased 200k's worth this season already, so yeah. Look, maybe they add blowtorches in here, guys. You never know. 5k each. You never know. 10 blowtorches for 5k each. I pick them up instantly. Instantly. I need 2 more rank. Oh no, these 2 are definitely going to continue to be here. These 2 are definitely going to continue to be here. But what I mean is, could they add another one of these type of characters? Because these are exclusive. The only place to get these 2 characters is in this store. They don't go in Gold Mythic wheels. They don't go in like Ultra wheels. They don't go in Advanced wheels. They don't go in, you know, the Gold Mythic token wheel. It's only here. This is actually really good. Because then obviously you've got like something to aim towards. I think they need like a damage dealer here of sorts. And the reason I think they need a damage dealer here is because then it'll be consistent, and they know that a new player could aim towards this particular damage dealer and have like a character they'd have on their roster. And then if it was like, this is my thoughts anyway, if it's a fast character that had multi-hits, they could also work towards the faction assault weapon to work with them. And it would just be such a nice, like as a new player, like, you've got goals. I think having goals in the game to work towards is really important. If you don't know what you're really aiming towards in a game, then it's kind of like dull. So like, yeah. Especially for new players. If RNG is your only way of progressing, it's just, yeah, it's not it. OG Absolute Defense Axe. I mean, they're not even that great anymore, so I don't know why they don't do those anymore. Like, the 35% chance weapons are like, they're kind of not obsolete, but they're just nowhere near as powerful. They've got so many 60% weapons now that it's just like, I'd be fine if the people had 35%. It makes no difference then. It's actually easier. That could just be me thinking that, but I don't mind that too much. I kind of asked for old 4-star weapons to come back in some way so many times. Like, even if it was just like, there's a Martinez weapon that does like confuse on attack. That'd be cool. Just to have it. I don't think I'd necessarily use it too much, but just to have it. I think it was like 35% chance to normalize when attacking. Not normalize. Confuse. Not normalize. Confuse. Do we have to kill more walkers still? No, we just did it. We done did it. Nice. Okay, let me see how I'm doing on this mission. I don't know if I've done everything yet, guys. I know I haven't done the SR stuff. We've got some tokens out of it so far. And I'm at tier 4 or tier 3. But I guess I can get that with the SR. How much is Cupid's bow? Let's see in here. £7.49, but an extra £5 gets you some mods and some crates of trainers and stuff like that, and Paragon mods, whatever. So it's just a tad cheaper than the Battle Pass, but I think you could probably get this for like an extra £1 off, maybe £1.50 less, if you did it on Amazon. And then obviously you probably get another 10 or 20% off of that because you're doing it on Amazon if you do it with Amazon coins. So you could probably get this for like £5, maybe like $7. So it isn't like that bad an offer if you buy it through Amazon for sure. £5. What can you buy with £5 these days? Not much. Not much. Old holiday weapons. Yeah, they did bring back this weapon, right? I saw this weapon just like randomly came back. Where is it? This weapon. Made a reappearance. A Holiday Cup trophy. And what do they sell that for? £15 or whatever? $15? They're also going to do the World Champions weapon at some point. I haven't seen it pop up yet, any offers or anything. So I mean, it'd be a bit slow on that one. I don't think it's come out yet. I could be wrong. I haven't seen any noise about it. I mean, I know what it is. We know what the stats are going to be, but it's just actually being put into the game.
Feels good.
Hey, Buttbeak.
Sounds good.
Thank you very much, man. 29 months. That actually popped up on my stream at exactly the same time it popped up in the chat. That is rare. That is rare. That very, very rarely happens, honestly. A lot of the time it's like 20 seconds behind for whatever reason. So, yeah. It's going alright, thanks. It's going alright. I can't complain too much. Pretty low-key at the moment. We have got CRW this weekend. But January generally is pretty low-key. So I expect February to perk up a little bit. Just remember it's February. I need to go kind of mad in February, don't I? February is the most terrible month for content creators. I always forget that. I always forget. Content creators are paid by the day, guys. So the month with the least days, it's a yikes. So I've got to create like 10% more content than I would normally to compensate. So yeah, it's rough. Good night, King D. Thanks for tuning in. Rough times. Unless this is a leap year, guys. Is this a leap year? Fingers crossed. Leap years are the best. I don't think this is a leap year though. The extra day. I wonder if CW will have the EO banners up or the old Walker ones or none at all. I guess the middle option. That should irritate the EO folks some. You probably will have the Walker's banners up still, yeah, most likely. That'd be funny. Honestly, that'd just be funny. Oh goodness. At least I will say this. At least Eternal Origins will at least make it people wonder what it means, because you know there are a lot of people who don't know anything about Warrior Champions or even care about it. When it said Walkers on the war map, I'm guessing some people didn't even realize it meant that was the person that won Warrior Champions, because it was too on brand for The Walking Dead. But Eternal Origins is going to be different enough that people are going to be like, why does it say that? You know, why does it say that? So they may question it, you know. Yeah, I figured you meant CRW, Steve. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. So what have you guys been up to mainly in this downtime of RTS between Warrior Champions ending and New Year's and all that? The game getting hopefully back into the swing of things. I've been playing way too much Football Manager. Just relaxing playing Football Manager a lot. This year is a leap year. There's only 28 days in February. Now, a leap year means there would be 29. It's every 4 years. I guess it isn't a leap year. Sad. Very sad. Super sad about it. reflected. Take care, Kathy. Thanks for dropping in. And thank you very much for the super chat earlier on in the stream. I do appreciate that. Get rid of you. And you. They're bleeded. Good. Put the bleeds in. It's all good. It's all good, Butt Week. I'm disappointed. I wish it was a leap year. I wish it was. They should change it to 29 every year. Screw it, 30. And an extra 2 days. Why? Yeah, actually, why do some months have 31 and then you've got a month of 28? Why do that? Like, who thought that was a good idea? Just thinking about that a second. Hold up. Who thought that was a good idea, man? That movie with the bear, what? Cocaine Bear? Yeah, yeah. I saw some trailers for it. It looks kind of goofy, but at the same time hilarious. Might have to give it a watch. Might have to give it a watch. See what it's about. I mean, I know what it's about, but like, see how it goes. Ray Liotta in it could be really cool though. I like Ray Liotta quite a lot. Quite a lot. Okay. Blame Gregorians for the calendar and Romans. Yeah, it doesn't make no sense that there's 1 month with 28 and then the other ones have. There's like multiple with 31. Surely you could just make the more 30s. Surely. There's probably going to be a reason behind it. I have to look into that, but I don't know. Doesn't seem like it's a good reason. It'd be a silly reason. That's my guess anyway. That's my guess. I think I already did the daily. Oh no, I didn't do the daily yet. Probably should get on that. Probably should get on this. Julius Caesar's fault, really. Surprising they didn't change it after taking him out, you know. Guess they were like, well, he had a lot of problems, so we had to take him out, but the calendar was pretty good. Calendar was alright. For the air tournament, I used to do as much natural energy as possible. A lot of the time what I used to do was I used to do like natural energy and then I'd like do a can and then natural energy and then do a can. But we get reasonable amount of cans these days, so I can a little bit at the beginning just to get get through the easy ones quick. Or the ones I have to focus more on, like with the reflect and stuff like that. Just because it's annoying as hell. Very annoying. feel bad for the people who don't have S-Class Tanya to help deal with reflect damage. Can you even take S-Classes into SR? I mean, there's Kenny right now. Kenny in the Mythic Market deals with reflect. Also, a character that don't get one shot, for instance, like anyone with can't remember what the specialist is called now. Actually, the one that Kapoor has. Kapoor can't get reflected, for instance. Not one shot reflected. He can take damage, but he just can't get one shot reflected. That's pretty decent. Mission complete. 1,000. Give me 1,000. Nice. Simple. Simple, simple, simple. I think I'm going to wrap up my stream, guys, because there's not much going on in the game. It's pretty low-key at the moment. It's pretty low-key. It's been fun chatting and all, but there's not much going on. There's not much going on. There's a weird 400 and 100-year rule for leap years, along with the 4-year rule. A year is a leap year if it is evenly divisible by 4, unless it is a century year, e.g., okay, when it is a leap year, only if the year is evenly divisible by 400. Okay, interesting. That is interesting. So I guess this would not be a leap year because it's 2023. Next year will be a leap year, right? Get an extra day next year. Lovely jubbly. But like I said, I'm going to wrap things up, guys. My next stream will be this weekend for RTS. I'll be playing some War on Saturday. Otherwise, I hope you have a good weekend, guys. If I don't see you on that stream, maybe see you on Monday's stream. But 2,100 won't be. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind. I'll have to cancel some plans that I had in 2,100, but it's a shame. Anyway, yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in the next stream. Have a good weekend. Good luck and have fun in War. Well, thank you very much for tuning into my stream. Thank you very much for the super chats I received. Thank you very much for the milestones hit on those memberships, guys. Thank you very much for the continued support. But we're gonna roll things out now. So as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving. Goodbye, goodbye, guys. Goodbye, goodbye.